Hello from Sweden and welcome to this reading, the message you have been too blocked to hear. And I have prepared 4 different piles with an animal card, a tarot deck and a crystal. And the pile that you feel the most drawn to will be your reading today. So we have pile number 1 with the duck and the orange calcite. We have pile number 2 with the wolf and the lapis lazuli. We have pile number 3 with the crocodile and the green aventurine. Oop, I'm gonna drop it. Wait. Slippery. Slippery green aventurine. Okay, and we have pile number 4 with the leopard and the pyrite. Okay, this is the options for today's reading. If you need more time, you can pause the video. Otherwise, you can scroll down to the comment section where you'll find your timestamps. And I will see you guys in your step readings. Hello, pile number 1, and welcome to your message that you have been too blocked to hear. You felt drawn to the duck and the orange calcite, which is the stone of optimism. Isn't that great? Even the duck in the Wheel of the Year tarot here already gives a feeling of abundance. So let's see what's going on here. I have prepared the tray with the oracle decks that we are going to use. We are pushing that to the side and we're putting the duck over here together with the crystal, the stone of optimism. We are putting your tarot deck over here because we are going to start with a couple of oracle cards like we always do. So let's do that together. So what is the message that pile number duck or pile number 1 have been too blocked to hear? We're gonna do 2 of these because they are so nice. Okay, and 1 dragon oracle card, and then 1 last card from this deck. See, we are prepared. Okay, let's see. Stone of optimism. Yeah, I'm already getting a little bit happy in this pile. So something definitely feels the future might be brighter than you think. Maybe that's a message. Surrender to the divine. We have full moon. You know, full moon always comes with intensity. Full moons are always intense, you know. This is where our emotions are heightened and there's a lot of, many times, like a lot of conflict in the air, or a lot of stress, emotional stress, but it's also a time where we let go of things. So surrender to the divine and full moon. Full moon also makes me think of the eclipse. So we have full moon in eclipse season, full moon total lunar eclipse in Virgo on the 3rd of Mars. This is a timeless reading with something with eclipse, something with full moon or eclipse. Eclipses are during full moons. So surrender to the divine. The future looks brighter than you think. I keep getting that. You can be, like, I feel very happy here. Like, this is a happy pile. So, stone of optimism. And the orange calcite is connected to the chakra, sacral chakra, solar plexus chakra, and the zodiac Cancer, and the element fire. I am a spiritual and sensual being, radiating energy and light. I have this little crystal cards here. Okay, future looks brighter than you think. I keep getting that message. Bloom. Wow. Look at that. Recognition, acknowledgement, being seen. And number 13. You can't be like, look at the flowers in your hair. Like you recognize. That's why we have recognition and being seen here. Being seen, being listened, being recognized. Something with being listened to. So she looks a little bit sad on her face here. We have a hummingbird here. Even the hummingbird is a bird that somehow, you know, is something very optimistic. Something feels very good about a little hummingbird. So I keep getting this, like, the message you've been too blocked to hear is that the future looks so much brighter than you think. So much brighter than you think. If you can surrender to the full moon, if you can surrender to the intensity of certain type of situations going on in your life, that would be very good. You are releasing a lot of things with the full moon, or you are going to release a lot of things. Could be that the next eclipse season or another, or some powerful full moon that is approaching is going to be like intense, extra intense. Maybe it's creating some special aspects in astrology, or, you know, hitting a specific house or something like that. But it's just something with intensity and heightened triggers, and it's all going to be over, like, good. Like, there's something with seasons, the seasons changing, you know, Wheel of the Year tarot. This is about the seasons. We have fall, winter, summer, spring. So something with the seasons are shifting. You know, future looks brighter than you think. Don't worry. This crystal, here we have the yellow calcite as well. This is also the stone of optimism, same as the orange calcite, you know, it's just different colors. So it's like, I feel like you smile. You should be happy. Like, no need to dry those tears. It's going to work out. Yes, it's a little bit intense. Surrender to the divine. Future looks brighter than you think. Detach if you can. We have Venus in Aquarius. Aquarius is a great sign. Aquarius is a zodiac sign that can really detach. So Venus in Aquarius, detachment, and in the 11th house. You know what? Now when I'm recording this reading, Venus is going to go into Aquarius, and I can't remember which day, but I think like now, or if it just did it or something, but like around these days, Venus are moving into Aquarius, so that's pretty fun. So detachment. We have also the 11th house, which is the house of friends and groups and communities, but also about hopes, wishes, our inner aspirations. So detachment. There is something being removed out of your life, I feel. And I think something would let it go. I hear. If something wants to leave, then let it go. Or if something wants to be released, then release it. Something with like allowing it to let go without overthinking it. Because once again, Aquarius zodiac sign is very good to like detach from their emotions, because it's an air element. I know I am an Aquarius moon, that's why I know a little bit also, but because we have a tendency to be analytical with a sense of detachment, rather than like Cancer on the opposite can drown in their emotions because they're so emotional. So nothing is good or bad. I'm just like saying things that are coming true. But I do feel like something is leaving your life and creating a sense of empty space. And that empty space will be filled up with something positive. But don't be scared of the void that something that you are letting go of is creating. Like if you had an issue and now you let it go, and then it's like some type of emptiness, and I feel like there's going to be some type of positivity replacing what you let go. And what you let go, it's like it's okay to allow people to live your life. It's okay to let go of dreams that are not longer what is it called? Up to date, like up to date. Something with some, there's things leaving your life, and that's okay. Yeah, it's something with that. That's okay. Seduction. We have Jupiter in Pisces in the 12th house with seduction. Interesting, because detachment and seductions are pretty opposite energies. We do have the 12th house here as well, which is a very difficult house, but also a very spiritual house, a very deep house. This is, I just read the other day that the 12th house, this is where we throw all the things that we don't want to deal with. It's like we put it in the 12th house, you know. Yeah, we don't want to deal with these emotions. We don't want to deal with this karma. We don't want to, we just put it there. So it's also the subconscious mind. So with seduction here, interesting. We're talking about the subconscious mind. There's she doesn't have any hair. She doesn't have any hair, and her mind is in sections. So there's almost like a push and pull here. One part is saying detach, but then comes the seduction of the subconscious mind and say, no, don't detach. Like, kind of like, go after what you want. So and then we have surrender to the divine as the higher mission here. So the best thing that you can do is actually to detach, but also to be aware of the seduction of your mind. Like, your mind is saying, yes, let's do this. Let's not let go, or let's engage in this, or let's just be aware of the inner battle of your mind. Be aware of the inner battle of your mind, and then surrender everything to the divine. And yeah, that's a strong message that I'm getting. Well, look at that. We got an orange dragon. Goes good together with the orange calcite. So the orange calcite was connected to the sacral and solar plexus chakra. So it could be something going on in a relationship with the sacral chakra. Solar plexus chakra could be some type of power struggle or power dynamic going on now. Boundary setting, boundary crossing as well. It could be something in something with your creativity going on as well. Your ability to take action and make things happen. These are the two chakras. So orange dragon brings soul families and communities together. Spread belonging, warmth, and oneness. Bring people everywhere together. Isn't that interesting? Because we have detachment and the 11th house. 11th house is the house of community. And Venus in Aquarius. So here you're like kind of like detaching from the community. But here the orange dragon brings soul families and communities together. So you are detaching from a friend group, a work group, family situation, but like something like with a group of people, you're detaching from that, but you're also blooming, and you're also moving towards soul, family, and community that is aligned with who you are and who you are becoming, who will see you and recognize you for the beautiful person that you are. So there's something leaving, but there's also something entering your life here. And there's something with like a push, a pull, and inner struggle that is coming up here. And a little bit of a subconscious fight almost going on. You know, I think, yeah, subconscious fight, an inner fight going on. And yes, there are some other people involved in this fight, but you are in control. Like, you are the master of your own ship. Don't forget about that. Yeah. We have Pig. Maintain self-worth and self-esteem with Archangel Mary, Gabriel, and Uriel. Wow, 3 strong archangels coming here. Mary, Gabriel, and Uriel. And the Pig maintains self-worth and self-esteem. I wonder if this has to do with boundaries, with you doing what is healthy, what is good for you, and detaching and choosing yourself. The seduction keeps feeling like this, even if we have Jupiter in Pisces, and Jupiter in Pisces in the 12th house is not a bad energy, actually. Yeah, it's not a bad energy. It can be, because Pisces can be a little bit on the shadowy aspect, delusional. Yeah, a little bit delusional, and you know, stuck in fantasizing and dreams and idealism that's not like grounded in some way. And then Jupiter can enhance this, so it can make things like very confusing and very like dreamy, like you are holding on to a dream, but it's like very clear that well, you know, this person is not worthy to hold on to because they're treating you very bad or something like that. So I think, you know, it's like a sense of there's something that's going to be very clear for you as well, like the intentions of certain people is going to be revealed, and that's what the eclipse seasons does. Actually, eclipse season, when is it? Check out when the next eclipse season is, because it's going to affect you. And if you're listening to this reading when it's recorded, you know it's going to be in February the 17th, the new moon solar eclipse in Aquarius, and then the full moon total lunar eclipse in Virgo on Mars the 3rd. So yeah, because there's something with truths being revealed, other people's intentions being revealed, the fog is dissipating and clarity is coming. I have to say February, because we have a very strong Saturn-Neptune conjunction, February is a very confusing month. so Mars, things are going to start to clear out. So anyways, Pig, maintain self-worth and self-esteem. I mean, this is you doing what is right for you, and then detaching from any people, any communities, any ideas, illusions and delusions that are like not aligned with making not worthy your energy or time. Yeah, let's go with that. Okay, let's see what we have at the bottom of the deck. The Hermit. The Hermit. Once again, it's like you're walking off alone here. You know, detach, walk off alone. But that's good. I think there's going to be like some type of new path opening for you. Like you're finding a new way. So you're leaving something behind. You're detaching from something, but you're also finding like because bring soul families and communities together. You're stepping into something new that's more aligned with you. Let's see if we can pick these up. Nine of Pentacles, look at this. Rewards, abundance. We felt that so strongly. We have Page of Cups, or Prince of Cups, but it's a Princess of Cups. Page, yeah, this is the Page of Cups. We have the Page of Cups. And we got the Emperor, with strong energy with the Emperor here. Okay, Page of Cups, the Empress, Page of Cups. Yeah, I mean, once again, with the Hermit and Page of Cups, you're being guided to detach and walk off. Like, now it's time to leave something. It is time to let something go. It is time to let something go. And it's time to open a new door. And it's time to explore and find a new path, which once again is more aligned with you. And I like the pig because I feel like that's your energy. It goes good together with the duck. The duck and the pig, I feel like they almost have the same type of energy. Both happy, both happy on the farm. Yeah, I see them on the farm, both happy. Happy, healthy, on a farm. You know, there's abundance, there's food, there's children laughing, and I think this is what you're moving towards. So something like future looks so much brighter than you think. Allow yourself to let go. Yeah, allow yourself to let go. Be aware of any self-delusions with Jupiter in Pisces in the 12th house, and holding on to something that's obviously actually really not working. And if you want to know the truth of a situation, maybe, you know, the eclipse season, maybe by eclipse season or after eclipse season when things are coming down or something, or during eclipse season, something's going to be revealed for you, because I keep feeling like something is going to be revealed. I think that's an important piece of information that's going to like kind of help you. We have King of Pentacles. Information or insight that will help you. King of Pentacles is 9 of Pentacles, King of Pentacles. Abundance is definitely coming to you. We have the 6 of Cups. Wow, this is sweet. Yeah, the 6 of Cups together with the Page of Cups. Wow, it's for some of you, there's like a new beginning in a relationship as well that is coming here. So this is interesting, because I feel like you're releasing something, releasing things that you're not aligned with. But I do feel like there is also maybe one specific relationship with the 6 of Cups and the Page of Cups that's going to show you how beautiful and strong it actually is, that relationship, because we do have bloom. So definitely, like, there is also, because Six of Cups is not talking about new people coming in. This is people that you already know. This is also soulmates and things like that. So there could be new people. But I feel like with the Six of Cups here, I feel like there's one specific relationship in your life that's going to somehow enter the next level. And it's going to show you, you're going to see a new potential with that relationship. And we got Five of Pentacles. We have Five of Pentacles with the mushroom here beneath the Emperor. So Five of Pentacles looks like very sad. Yeah, looks very sad. Sitting under the mushroom. Everything is lost here. And we do have the Emperor. Let me just see. You're like, you will survive. You will survive. Do, 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 do. Yeah. Walk out the door. How does the lyrics go? I can't remember. Yeah, something with the lyrics. Yeah. You will survive. You will survive. A relationship will survive and thrive. But there's definitely something that's letting go. Like letting go. And the thing that you're letting go of, or that's leaving your life in one way or another, it's a good riddance. Yeah, it's a good riddance. And then you will bloom. And then, you know, with the pig here, it's like you have a very strong energetic boundary. Somebody's not in your energy anymore, I feel. Yeah, somebody's not in your energy anymore. And now you're going to blossom. Now you're going to grow. Now you are going to bloom. Yeah, I really feel that. I want to take one more card for the Emperor and the Five of Pentacles, but this is just you will survive. Yeah, let's do that. Let's take out have to check the lyrics for that, but let's put one card here as well between the Emperor. 10 of Pentacles. Wow, yeah, look at this. 10 of Pentacles between the Emperor and the Five of Pentacles. So Five of Pentacles, here you lost your money, you lost your husband, you lost your wife, you lost your dreams, you lost your health, whatever you lost. But then we have 10 of Pentacles together with the Emperor here. That brings me the sense of survival and power and victory. So this makes me, and then I heard, you know, the song, you will survive. And so I think, you know, you have nothing to worry about. There is, you will survive. Yeah, you will survive. Yeah, let me just check the lyrics really quickly. So the song is from Gloria Gaynor, and the name of the song is I Will Survive. And I mean, it's perfect. It is this. The lyrics is perfect. Just check it out if you want to, because it really fitted into the reading. Yeah. So anyways, pile number 1, we are going to stop here. This was your reading. If you want to share your story in the comment section, please feel free to do so. Either way, pile 1, I do wish you all the best, and I hope to see you next time. Goodbye. Hello, pile number 2, and welcome to your reading. You felt drawn to the wolf and the lapis lazuli. So the message you have been too blocked to hear, what is that? Let's find out together. I have prepared a tray with the oracle decks we are going to use. We are pushing that to the side to create some space. We are putting the wolf over here together with the lapis lazuli, the stone of communication. And some other keywords are confidence, honesty, and integrity. The lapis lazuli is connected to the chakras throat and third eye, and the zodiac signs Libra, Sagittarius, Taurus, and Virgo, and the element is water. We're putting your tarot deck over here as well. Libra, Sagittarius, Taurus, and Virgo. That's a lot of zodiac signs. Okay, let's start with a couple of oracle cards. So what is the message that the wolf pile have been too blocked to hear? What have you been too blocked to hear? We're going to take 2 of these. Yeah, this one's. Oh, okay. We got 2 of those. And 1 dragon card, and then we are ready. That's the one. Okay, let's see. New moon in Sagittarius. Luck is on your side. Look at this. the arrow here, the Sagittarius arrow here, you know, it's the kind of your path. It feels like this is your path. Eclipse, yeah, we're moving into eclipse season soon. So yeah, this looks like an eclipse, doesn't it? Look at that. This looks like a full moon eclipse. And it keeps coming up in the piles, but yeah, like when I'm recording this reading, we are heading towards eclipse. 9th of February, it is starting to build up, and then we have the new moon solar eclipse on February the 17th, and then on the March the 3rd, we have the full moon total lunar eclipse in Virgo. Yeah. So luck is on your side. So see, the wolf is a lot of time connected with a quest and a path, and the arrow I said looked like a path here. So luck is on your side, and eclipse season is a time of breakthroughs, endings, beginnings, but it's also a time where miracles can happen. And some, you know, lapis lazuli, somehow it feels like a little bit of a special crystal, and you know, stone of communication, confidence, honesty, integrity, connected to third eye and throat chakra. So it's almost like something is going to open up for you. New moon. We do have the new moon though. Oh, I guess this is supposed to be a new moon. Huh? Yeah, oh, yeah, with the little... Okay, I get it. So, yeah. Anyways, let's see what else we got here. Seeing differently. Uniqueness, rose, and variation. Seeing differently. I feel like even putting the lapis lazuli, the third eye throat chakra crystal on the crown chakra of the wolf here, I think like something is going to be, you're going to, it's like there's some confusion is going to dissipate. Some confusion is going to dissipate, and all of a sudden you're going to get an insight or some information that's going to help you to choose a path or to move forward on your path. Yeah, look at this. We have Saturn in Virgo with isolation in the 6th house, and Saturn in the 6th house, that is pretty harsh. That is pretty hard. Yeah, because Saturn in itself brings very hard lessons. Slow energy, hard lessons, and 6th house is one of the houses that can be a little bit more difficult. This is our everyday routines. This is our health. This is our work, and it's also our pets. This is the house of slavery. I like mentioning that because we don't have slavery anymore, luckily. But somehow, you know, it gives us a sense of what type of energy the 6th house can hold. So isolation. Jupiter in Virgo with isolation. So there's something that there's an area of your life where you feel stuck, maybe even isolated, maybe stuck in work, maybe stuck where it comes to your health even. Work and health. Could even be that you're worried about a pet, but something like, or you have a hard time. 6th house is also the house of debt, I think. So there could be some debts or something with finances going on as well. Once again, so it could be a house that could be very burdensome. So there's like a burden here, and you are being comforted here. There's a man that's in distress, and I think that's his wife comforting him. You know, he's being a little bit of a drama queen, but that's fine. Yeah, I don't know why I said that, but maybe, you know, saying that drama queen, nothing wrong with that. Maybe it's just like maybe it feels worse than it's going to turn out, because luck is on your side. There's a new moon in Sagittarius. Sagittarius is connected to Jupiter, and Sagittarius, Jupiter connected to the 9th house. It's all about expansion and positivity, optimism, luck. So there seems to be like very different from the 6th house energy, from Saturn energy, Virgo energy. So it seems like it's going to like somehow open up. The path is going to open up for you, and it's going to be clear. Maybe you're going to get like new options, new communication, new information. The somehow is going to change your situation. Yeah, wow, look at this. 2nd house, Mercury and Taurus with resistance. Oop, I just dropped the card. I don't know why, but it dropped on luck is on your side. So 2nd house is the house of finances. So once again here, maybe something is going on financially. But we do have Mercury And the second house is also the house where we have our everyday routines, everyday life. So something is going on in your life that's affecting your everyday health and well-being and your everyday finances. And you have isolation and you have resistance. So, I mean, this is like causing strain and stress. Yeah, this is causing strain and stress. I keep feeling like you're moving straight into that eclipse, and that's going to shift and change things for you. So that could be the message that you're not hearing. We have sheep. Look at that. Act with fortitude and cooperation. Archangel Gabriel and Hope. It's his twin flame. Hope is Archangel Gabriel's twin flame because all Archangel has a twin flame. And look at that. We got a beautiful blue rose here. Yeah, I feel like so. And the sheep here, like they look like baby sheep. Is that lamb maybe? But like something is so very sweet here and soft here, and here we have this harsh energy that you're dealing with, or the struggle, the everyday struggle, the everyday burden. This is like taking a toll on you, and I feel like they're coming in here with some healing. Act with fortitude and cooperation. Yeah, the universe is conspiring. Your guides are helping you to come out of this, to make your life easier. Somehow your life is hard now. Somehow your life is too hard, I would say. I really feel like I got angry when I said it. I feel like I wanted to cry. I said, yeah, I felt like the drama queen. I was like, yeah, really. My inner drama queen awakened. It was like, yes, life is so hard. but yeah, not making fun of anything, but like just because maybe it is very, very harsh and very hard. I'm joking a little bit with my own ego. But anyways, there seems to be very important to bring a release to you because this is affecting your health. It's affecting your well-being. And such a big part, like your everyday life is being affected in one way or another. Yeah. And cooperate for the highest good of the community. Interesting. 2 times cooperation. 2 times cooperation. What's this last card? Air and Water Dragon helps you connect to higher frequency. Trust your intuition, develop your psychic abilities, be open to enlightenment, express your inner song. It's hard to express our inner song when we feel stuck in having to work so hard or struggling with our health, or really struggling in our everyday life with this one thing or another thing. It's just like it feels like you have a lot on your plate, and it's just like, this struggle. Yeah, finances really comes out strong with the 6th house and the 2nd house here. And of course, if the finances are not good and we have to work hard, it takes a toll. It takes a toll on our health as well. Helps you connect to higher frequency, express your inner song. I think what the message that you have been too blocked to hear is that there is like a change, a natural change coming. It's not like you have to do so much for it to happen. I think you're just kind of like moving into like a shift and a change in your life. So naturally things will like kind of develop in your life that will bring ease to you. And maybe there will be new opportunities coming in, or new information, or maybe all of a sudden you're going to see things differently, and you will be able to adjust certain things in your life or change your plans. But there's definitely like positive changes coming. Yeah, that will clear out your path, and you will feel like an ease on the burden in one way or another. Community and cooperation. I feel like this is like I feel like you have many guides helping you to solve like a big issue in your life that's bringing you burden, and maybe financial burden, because that comes out like extra strong. But it could also be health, or maybe both. Yeah, health and finances. The bottom of your deck, we have Knight of Swords. Look at this warrior here. Yeah, the warrior clearing your path, clearing the fog. There's like a fogginess around you and confusion. It's like you feel like you're not in power maybe, or something like that. Let's look at the tarot cards. I have to pick them up. Page of Swords. More swords cards. 5 of Swords, even more swords. Do we have 5 of Wands? Yeah, wow. 5 of Swords, 5 of Wands. Yeah, wow. This is definitely, this is definitely like tricky for you. Beneath the Page of Swords, we have the Black New Moon. In this tarot deck, this is a extra bonus card. I actually pulled it up like this because I was thinking like maybe it's going to show up, and it showed up. So, the Black New Moon. Keywords: void, pending, loss, and corrosion. The new moon, yeah, I can't read this. Weirdly written. But yeah, let's go with the keywords: void and pending loss. Corrosion, pending loss, void. I want to see the 7 of Cups. Yeah, wow, confusion here with the 7 of Cups. We talked about the confusion and the Lovers. This is good, at least with the Lovers. I think, I can't even go into your situation because I feel like there are so many different scenarios here. But I do feel like this is affecting your everyday life. This is affecting your health. This is affecting your everyday choices, your finances. Something with like your third eye and your crown chakra is not completely open now, so you can't see the higher plan. You don't get the higher perspective. You don't have the connection maybe with your guides. So or some of you do have, and this is just confirmations, because the message that I'm getting here is hang in there, because things are going to clear out. Knight of Swords, Page of Swords, and the cooperation here. These are your guides clearing out the path for you. And once again, something with the full moon, or maybe new moon, because we did have a new moon here. Something with the moon is affecting you a lot. And the moon is also moving, very quickly. It stays in one sign for 2.5 days, I think. So this is why the moon is also affecting our emotions a lot, because emotions are the same way, it always fluctuates. So there's a lot of fluctuation, a lot of emotions, and I think if you just like hang in there, it somehow you will be able to see again. You will be able to see again. Yeah, and then your path will be very clear again, and then you know exactly which steps to take. That is the message that you need to hear. Yeah, that is the message that you need to hear. This is a pile where I think it's good to meditate and to calm your mind down and your energy down, because it feels like resistance. It feels like trying to solve the problem just gives you a headache. Trying to solve the problem just makes it almost like worse. So I think it's good to like detach a little bit and connect to higher frequency, express your inner song, develop your psychic abilities. Yeah, trust your intuition, develop your psychic abilities, be open to enlightenment, and express your inner song. Second time that happens when I do a reading. That's my kitten, and she meows in her sleep, and now she's laying here on the office table. Yeah, and she's just meowing. So yeah, and we were talking about develop your psychic abilities, trust your intuition, because I think she's off a lot when she's like sleeping, half sleeping. Cats never sleep, they're always in this other type of dimension, and she's always like somewhere else. So yeah, this is the way, because I feel like trying kind of to solve it from the place that you are now, it's just gonna make you frustrated. So if you can like kind of detach and try to clear out your chakras and open up your intuition and raise your vibration, and then kind of like work with the next full moon, new moon, lunar eclipse, deliberately work with that, because there's something changing. There's something changing. I do feel eclipse season coming out very strong here. Okay, I think we're going to stop here. Pile number 2. This was your reading. If you want to share your story in the comment section, please feel free to do so. Either way, pile 2, I do wish you all the best, and I hope to see you next time. Bye-bye. Hello, pile number 3, the pile of the crocodile and the aventurine. Welcome to your reading. So, the message you have been too blocked to hear. Let's just dive into it. I have prepared the tray here with the oracle decks we are going to use. Let's push that to the side. Let's put the crocodile and the aventurine, the stone of abundance. Yeah, stone of abundance here in the corner. We're going to put your tarot deck over here, because we are going to start with a couple of oracle cards. So what is the message that pile number 3 has been too blocked to hear? Okay. Bring out the dragon for you too. 2 dragons flipped around. I think we're going to keep those 2. And one last card from this deck. Yeah, let's go with that one. Okay, we are ready. Let's see what we got. We have the full moon in Sagittarius with look at the bigger picture. Interesting, because in pile number 2 we got the new moon in Sagittarius, and with the same arrow, arrow and bow and arrow, or whatever you call it. And I kept feeling like this was like kind of the path. But let's see what comes out here. Look at the bigger picture, full moon in Sagittarius. Okay. We have trust, overcoming fear, intentions, and having faith. Trust, we have a number 7, which is an angel number that talks about being on the right path. And the right path is the higher path. It's being aligned with the right path. Interesting, here we have a crocodile, which is a pretty dangerous creature. We have the tiger, which also is a pretty dangerous creature, but it looks so nice. Yeah, it looks so nice, doesn't it? You know, the crocodile has the green aventurine. Look, I put it like this. I didn't even notice it. I put the green aventurine like, you know, like this, like he's about to, let's see, like about to catch it. The stone of abundance here. He's about to catch it. The green aventurine is the most lucky crystal of them all. Yeah, most lucky crystal of them all. So overcome. So look at the bigger picture. Yeah, it's something with that, not stressing the small stuff. And I'm sorry if I'm calling the issues that you're having small. Doesn't mean that they're not intense, because we have the full moon. So it could be that it is intense. But you will overcome. You will overcome. And somehow you are aligned. What is in the way is the way. So even if you are perceiving some type of chaos in your life, or something that's difficult in your life, that is somehow meant to be there. It has led up to this point where it is there, where this situation has presented itself to you, or where it is there. And I see you overcoming this, that you need to know, that you will overcoming this, and that you will overcome this. I see that you will overcome this. Why do I feel like you will, like, there's, it just feels like there's a little problem that's going to be solved. And I keep feeling like when I say it's little, I say it's little, but somehow it feels like it might not be little. But this is how the guides are presenting it, or this is how I'm feeling it, because maybe it's not so big anymore. Maybe the problem is like bigger in your mind for the moment, but actually if we look at it from a higher place, from a bigger picture, from a higher place, it is actually almost resolved and solved. So there's something with like, you go from here to here, which makes me think there's like something happening right now, and something happening within the next days, the next hours from listening to this reading, or the next weeks, maximum months, I would say. Like something is happening within maximum 1 to 3 months. And you're just going to be like out of this. You're going to be out of this. Something is going to be resolved. I feel that so strongly in this pile. That something is going to be resolved, and you're going to see how aligned you are. You will overcome the fear. Whatever fear. Maybe it's not fear, but you will overcome the issue. And here you're friends with the tigers. The danger is gone. The stress is gone. And it's nice. It's summertime. You're barefoot. You know, number 7, maybe this is going to happen in July. That's not 3 months, that's more. Yeah, but for some of you, maybe, even if I feel like this is like, soon. Yeah, but July is not that far. Look at that, generosity. We have Saturn in Leo in the 5th house with generosity. And you know, Saturn is a harsh energy. It's the, what is it called? The taskmaster, the teacher, the harsh teacher. That is Saturn, the harsh teacher. But Saturn is also very generous. Saturn is connected to the 10th house and Capricorn. This is the house of fame and wealth and status. So there seems to be like, because, and the crocodile is an ancient creature, because I kept feeling like this is a small problem, it's going to be solved soon. And I think this is the guide's way of saying it's like, you're at the end. You are at the end. This is like, you know, you can't maybe see the bigger picture, because this is the message you've been too blocked to hear. You can't see the higher picture because you are deeply, engaged in the issue. And when we are deeply engaged in the issue, which is completely normal, we are so invested emotionally and mentally, we can't, it's hard to step out of our, get ourselves out of the way to kind of like see or tap into higher energies to see actually where is this going? How is it moving? Because it could look chaotic, but from a higher view, it could be like, wow, this is going really good actually. You're healing, you're transcending, this is happening. There's so many connections and so many things that we don't see. Yeah, so there's a lot of things that you don't see. I feel with Saturn in Leo, there's like an end to a very long cycle. It's an end to a very long cycle. And you're going to reap the rewards in the 5th house. With Saturn in Leo in the 5th house, you're going to reap some rewards. Something has been withheld from you. Like the crocodile, you know, he lays with his mouth open. He lays so still, and just waits until the right moment. He just snaps it, takes it, grabs it. And I feel like something like that, you know, there has been long time where you haven't gotten something because you went through harsh times and hard lessons. But now the generosity, this almost looks like God or some God or some creator. There's something with like abundance raining on you. And the 5th house is the house of pleasure and joy and fun and romance and wealth and good fortune, winning the lottery and all those things. So this is good. Yeah, this is very good. I just feel like you need to step through something here now. So your path is leading through, the last part of your path is leading you through another dark tunnel, but that's fine. Yeah, I feel like that's fine. We have full moon in Sagittarius. Sagittarius is all about expansion and learning. So this is good. Sagittarius is also a lot about optimism. So bring that optimism with you. Interesting. We got a bluff. So we have Jupiter in Gemini in the 3rd house. That's perfect. Wow, your mind is really playing some tricks with you. With Jupiter in Gemini in the 3rd house. And your mind is very creative. Because Gemini is very creative, super creative, air element, and they're very curious in their mind, and they can solve things, you know, they have very expansive minds. But here with bluff and Jupiter in the 3rd house, Gemini belongs in the 3rd house together with Mercury. But with bluff here, yeah, I feel like your mind is playing a little bit of tricks with you, and that's fine. I mean, I don't know what to say. That's fine. Yeah, just be aware of it. How your mind has the tendency to pull you down at times. Yeah. We have the pure white dragon from Orion. Transforms your ascension knowledge into pure wisdom. Process what you know. Act with truth and honesty. Let your wings of light grow and expand. But pure white dragon from Orion. I love Orion. So Orion is a starseed galaxy. You know, it's another home. We have Earth and then we have Orion. You know, it's another place. And Orion holds a lot of ancient knowledge, actually. Ancient croc. I think you have a connection to Orion. Yeah, I think that's the message, actually, here. You have a connection to Orion. You have some guides from Orion helping you. I can't go so far into that energy. So I think I'm going to just keep it like that because I felt like that was a whole different type of reading. So let's just keep that there. We have turtle. More turtle. Be joyful and trusting. Another animal that goes like turns very old. You know, turtles can also be very old, and they also have this like rough skin. So you have a crocodile that has this rough skin. We have the turtle with this rough skin. Are you dealing with some ancestor karma? Ancestral karma? Yeah, I think that's it. And even your galactic ancestry, you have some type of very strong connection to Orion or guides from Orion. I just see like this, what are they called? Yeah, masters. Yeah, what I like, some type of knowledge masters, wisdom masters from Orion. I see them surrounding us now. So once again, let's not go too far into that energy because I feel like that's a different type of reading. But you're definitely dealing with some ancestor things, and we have be joyful and trusting with the turtle. So you're at the end of the journey, and we said that here with Saturn in Leo in the 5th house, generosity, that it will be joy and pleasure coming to your life. Yeah, you had such a harsh, long journey, but now that's going to change. Be aware of your mind, the bluff. Yeah, your mind is really feeding you with all these weird thoughts at times and worries. Saturn, look at that. We do have Saturn here. A black dragon from Saturn brings you wisdom through spiritual discipline. Concentrate, focus on your ultimate vision. Congratulate yourself, you have passed the test. Congratulate yourself, you have passed the test. I think you are ascending from a very long and harsh journey dealing with ancestral energy. Yeah, ancestral energy, karmic energy. You're at the end, and there's something big happening here within the next 1 to 7 months, because we have 7 here. Yeah, I changed it a little bit, 1 to 7. We had July. July seems to be important, but it's definitely happening now. It's definitely happening this year. It's definitely happening these months. This is a general reading, of course, it's hard to say, but yeah, big. You have passed the test. You're past the Earth test. Yeah, this is big. This is bigger. This is bigger than you think. Yeah, this is bigger than you think. You think maybe, yeah, I have healed this lifetime, and I have dealt with my parental energy and karma, and I have dealt with this, and I've dealt with that. But this goes bigger. This goes so much bigger. This goes into like your galactic lives and Akashic records. If you, I want to tell you something. If you find an Akashic reading, if there's an Akashic reading popping up, from whoever, actually, that you feel drawn to. Whichever reader you feel drawn to. I have some too if you want to check it out. But whoever you want to watch that has an Akashic reading, maybe you should watch that. Because I'm getting some like strong Akashic energies here. And there's like more information for you. But it's bigger than you think. What you are doing and what you have been doing is so much bigger than you think. Yeah, that's I'm getting that. We have the 6 of Pentacles. It stretches through time and matter. Yeah, I don't even know what that means, but I heard it stretches through time and matter. So the shadow or the bottom energy of the tarot deck is 6 of Pentacles. This is generosity. This is receiving. Yeah, generosity. Yeah, this is what you need to know. You're going to get a lot of rewards. A lot of spiritual rewards, a lot of rewards of joy and pleasure, and maybe even romance, you know, and good fortune. Yeah, it's all coming to you. Yeah, you deserve this. You deserve this. You deserve this, yeah. We have the 6 of Wands. Yeah, 6 of Wands. I was like, is this swords? No, it's Wands. 6 of Wands. Look at this. Success. Look at this. Look at the darkness that you're leaving behind. Look at your rise here as a beautiful butterfly. And there's nothing here. There's nothing. You're going to be done with your karma. Yeah, you're going to be done with your karma. Like, this is why I get this is bigger than you think. This is bigger than you think. This is like for many of you, this is your last lifetime even. That's how big it is. We do have what do we have? This 6, what is this, 4? I can't, wow, what's wrong? 6, 5, 6, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Wow, it's so weird. I lost it. Yeah, I lost it for a second. The mind. 4 of Wands in reverse. Okay. And we got the Hierophant, wow, with the key here and the lightning here. And I think this is a baby crow. Yeah, it looks like a baby crow, isn't it? Four of Wands in reverse. Your ground, your foundation is going to be... Yeah, Four of Wands makes me think of the fourth house as well. But yeah, this is once again ancestral. This is past lives. This is what you are like dealing with. This is what you've been dealing with. You're going to be like the darkness, the heaviness from your root chakra, sacral chakra, all the lower chakras are going to be purged out. Everything is being purged out here. We have the Magician together with the Six of Wands. Wow. We have the Empress beneath the Four of Wands in reverse. Some of you, mother wound, definitely. Yeah, definitely strong mother wound. And this card is brutal. Look at that. We have the bull or the ox or the bull with the 10 swords. And I always think this is like a little bit brutal because he has one sword straight through his eyes. 10 of swords. This is the ending. Wow. And with the Hierophant here, this was in your soul contract. This was in your soul contract. Very powerful lifetime. This was a very powerful lifetime, but it was also very hard, very lonely, very difficult at times. You know, because Saturn 2 times here. Wow, strong Saturn energy. You know, you had to deal with a lot of karma. You had to take a lot of responsibilities. You need to make a lot of sacrifices. You need to struggle. You needed to struggle so hard and so long, maybe. But it's all coming to an end. It is all coming to an end. This is a clear message for you that what you are, the path that you're walking on, however it looks, it is the right path. True walk, what is in the way is the way. Through the blockages. The blockages is even aligned with your destiny. You know, this is facing it. Yeah, this is facing it. Yeah, I feel like you are being like your guides are applauding you. Yeah, like, pass the test of Earth. Yeah. Woo, let's not come back here. Pile number 3. Yeah, let's not come back here because this was hard. Earth was so hard. Yeah, this is something like, wow, Earth was so hard. I came here with like such an optimism, like, yeah, let's go to Earth. That can be fun. Yeah, let's go. Let's try out Earth. That could be fun. Yeah, not so fun. Yeah, it was hard. Yeah, I'm tired. It was hard. Yeah, I'm getting that energy here. So anyways, pile number 3, this was your reading. If you want to share your story in the comment section, please feel free to do so. Either way, pile 3, I do wish you all the best, and I hope to see you next time. Bye-bye. Hello, pile number 4, and welcome to your reading. You felt drawn to the leopard and the pyrite crystal. So the message you have been too blocked to hear. Let's just dive into it to find out what that is. And I have prepared a tray here with some oracle decks. We are pushing it to the side and we are putting the leopard here together with the pyrite, the stone of abundance, protection, and growth. And it's pretty interesting because it's a little bit heavy, which is nice. Somehow it makes you feel like, I don't know, it feels good. Yeah, it feels good to hold the pyrite. It is connected also to the zodiac sign Leo and the solar plexus chakra. So let's see here. We are going to put your tarot deck over here, and we're going to start with some oracle cards. So what is the message that you got 2 of these? Okay, I'm not sure about this one, but yeah, let's see. Almost felt like I wanted to put it back, but okay, we got it here. So let's just see when we turn it around, if it belongs in the reading. So what is the message that pile number 4 have been to block to hear? Okay, very curious about that card. Let's see. New moon in Virgo, a time to give rather than take. New moon in Virgo. The reason why they are saying that, or the author of the deck is saying that, is because Virgo is connected to the 6th house. And the 6th house is the house of service, or Virgo is connected to service, I think. Yeah, where did I get that from? Service, new moon in Virgo. Let's see. It is a time to release negativity. Full moon in Scorpio. No, we're definitely keeping this card. Yeah. Full moon in Scorpio. Okay, what else do we got here? We have look ahead. Look at that. Visionary planning and preparation. I think we're going to keep that over here. Yeah. Okay, I think we need to make some more space. Time to give rather than take. It's time to release negativity and look ahead. Look ahead, and the leopard also looking somewhere. And the pyrite, if you read the little, I have a little card here with the pyrite. So stone of abundance, like I said, also keywords are protection and growth. Pyrite is often called the stone of abundance as it draws fortune and luck and helps us to take action to create abundance. Pyrite is a wonderful and powerful protection stone that works on the physical, ethereal, and emotional levels to shield and protect us from all types of bad vibration. It is known to stimulate the mind and improves memory, making it easy to recall important information when needed. It is also believed to help with learning and knowledge, to promote mental clarity, and to bring out our natural leadership qualities. It is a time to give rather than take. It is a time to release negativity. So, interesting, because the pyrite is drawing fortune to you, but it's not happening right now. So the seeds are planted, but you are not yet reaping the results. And while you are waiting, because there is waiting, there's definitely waiting and patience here. It's almost like a divine waiting, divine patience, like the art of patience, the art of waiting for something. Because at the same time, it's very important that you keep the energies going. Yeah, the leopard is like a fast-moving animal. So something like keep the energies moving. You don't just sit and wait for things to shift and change. You do. There's something like time to give rather than take. It's something like add to your good karma. And I know like in Hindu mythology or Hinduism, and also in Sidereal Astrology, Sidereal Astrology, yeah, that's what they're calling it, right? Yeah, there's remedies, there are remedies for certain things to bring you luck and positivity. So I'm getting like something with like remedies here. Like there's certain things that's not in your control. There's certain things that you can't really do something about because there is divine timing at play. But there are certain things that you can do. And the things that you can do is like adding to your good karma by doing good, being a good person, being a kind person, being a good person, and helping other people in need in one way or another. It could just be being nice to your neighbor. It could just be being nice to someone at the supermarket. It could just be like to somehow just give out positivity, because this will come back to you. But I think it's a good time to like focus on just like get the energies flowing. Even if you're not receiving, a lot of things right now, you can still give of your time and your energy and your kindness. And I give some of you, I feel like specifically for you, my Indian viewers, like something with going to the temple and making a sacrifice. And I never say these things, so I have no idea. Maybe you know exactly what I mean. Something with like going to that temple with that deity that you are devoted to, and somehow make a sacrifice of sweets and candies or whatever you do, light a candle. Or maybe for some other people, you go to the church or whatever resonates with you. Maybe you have a little altar at home with different deities and gods. But like something with like, it's a time to, I don't know, like this, like give out your energy. Give out your energy. And also, we also have visionary planning and preparation. It's also giving to your dreams, also to your manifestations. So maybe you need to buy a journal and start journaling about the things that you want in the future. Maybe you need to update your affirmations. Maybe you need to start with daily affirmations to get the energy going. But there's something with like getting the energy going. Now I'm not sure about it's time to release negativity in the full moon in Scorpio. I'm not completely sure about this energy, but I think you're also releasing. Yeah, I think you're also releasing negativity and releasing things, going through some type of Scorpio Pluto transformation at the same time. We have Venus in Leo in the 5th house. I don't like this card in this deck because affair, it always makes me confused, because affair for me sounds like something, you have a love affair, you're cheating on somebody or something. Like, it always sounds negative. But in the 5th house, Venus in Leo in the 5th house with affair. Actually, you know what? This is the same energy of giving. Because Leo and Venus, Venus in Leo, Leo and Venus, this is big energy. This is like, Venus is the planet of love and material wealth and beauty. And we have it in Leo in the 5th house, the house of joy and pleasure. And Leo is very extravagant. Leo does everything very big. So it's almost like, I feel like you do, like if you make a big effort to put positivity in the areas of your life that you want to expand. The message you've been too blocked to hear is that, maybe you don't want to hear this, but there's divine timing at play, and it's not what you want to happen is not happening now. It's not happening right now. I don't know when it's going to happen. We have affair and flattery. Interesting. Affair and flattery. We have Venus and Gemini in the 3rd house. Flattery and affair. Okay, I have a strange message. Yeah, I'm hesitating to say it. Yeah, I'm hesitating to say it. I'm going to say it anyways. If you're getting like overly, be aware of overly positive messages that doesn't really align with you, because there is action that you need to take. Like it's important that you take action, and the way you're supposed to take action is to bring positive energy into your, almost like a karma bank, or it's like by being a good person, by being a nice neighbor, by helping your friends and family or people that you feel like you want to do it, by, also by praying, by meditating, by putting energy into your visions and into your dreams, and positive energy. Like, you need to put a lot of positive energy. Pirate was a stone of action. It was connected to the solar plexus chakra, and it is connected to the zodiac Leo. Yeah, Leo likes to take action. So yeah, something with like taking action, and not with affair and flattery here. Something with overly positive messages that are not grounded. Like, if you have a tarot addiction and you just like the positive messages, but you don't like to do the work, this might be a message that you don't want to hear. But it's not helpful. It's not helpful only to feel good for a moment when you're listening to the reading and not take action. You need to also take action to change your life in that positive direction. Doesn't mean that the positive messages are not true, but it's not just about getting the kick. It's almost like an addiction. Tarot readings can be like an addiction. You get a kick, woo, it feels good, So be sure to also take action. Yeah, also take action and put your bring positive energy and put it into your life in different places. And this will help the seeds that you have planted, because you have planted some seeds, but they're not really growing as fast and as big as you want to. You need to put more energy into it almost, yeah. We have dolphin. Live joyfully in the present. We have earth and water dragon. Creates the foundation for new growth. A fresh start is coming with new opportunities. Nurture your ideas and harvest the abundance. Yeah, nurture your ideas. This is the pile where I really feel like you're very called to take action and to make things happen for yourself. And be aware of spiritual bypassing. Be aware of spiritual bypassing, because many times, manifestations, deep healing, transformations, success, victory, it comes with a lot of discipline. It comes with a lot of hard work. It comes with a lot of sacrifices and a lot of devotion. And I think it's important that you know that. Yeah, maybe you do know that. And if you do know it, then just keep doing that. Keep doing the right things. Keep feeding your abundance. Keep feeding your dreams with the right action. With building a I keep be a good person, be a kind person, be a good person. I think that's very helpful. Pray, meditate, live in the moment, live present in the moment with the dolphin. Be aware of affair and flattery. Be aware of the things that doesn't matter, but also allow yourself to also enjoy pleasure. Enjoy tarot readings. I do tarot readings. I like tarot readings. I'm a tarot reader. So, enjoy pleasures of all kind. Enjoy pleasures of all kind. But be sure to also be grounded and disciplined and take conscious action. I felt like this was hard to get the message through here. The bottom of your deck, we have Knight of Wands. Sometimes you have to be willing to bend the rules a little. Bend the rules a little. We have the Eight of Swords. Stop overthinking and just do it. We have Two of Swords. Wake up. What is it that you truly want? Indecisive. Yeah, it's about taking action in your own life and making things happen. We have Page of Wands. Just because you're passionate about it doesn't mean it will be effortless. That's exactly what we talked about. That there is a need also to put in efforts, more efforts. If that resonates with you, if you have been putting in a lot of efforts, the other, this became a little bit complicated. The other message is maybe almost to allow yourself to have more pleasure in your life. Allow yourself to have more fun in your life. So two groups here. One that is just waiting. There's a time of waiting. And the best thing that you can do is just keep adding positivity by being a good person. And giving your energy and your time. When you have it, of course, you can't give if you don't have it. But when you have it, be like a just loving person. Just be a nice person. Yeah, be a nice person and keep watering your manifestations and your dreams. But also remember to have fun. And then there's another group which is more okay, you need to take more action. You need to take more responsibility over the changes that you want in your life. And it's important that you not only feed on the positivity, but also that you also can take action and be devoted and disciplined to creating something that you want, to creating a change that you want in your life. Maybe even making hard decisions with the Two of Swords there. Page of Pentacles. When life gives you lemons, make enchanted lemonade. Yeah, once again, there's something with adjusting the way you are doing things, maybe. I'm getting tired in this reading. It was a hard reading. I'm so sorry, you guys. The fourth reading. Yeah. Usually, I do 3. But yeah, I felt tired now. Yeah, she's also tired here. 8 of Swords with the computer. She drank 2 cups of coffee. I think this talks about balance. We got many messages, so just take what resonates with you. We got 2 of Pentacles. Yeah, talking about balance. 2 of Pentacles. When life gives you chaotic, find a way to get grounded and balanced. Beneath the 2 of Swords, look at this 2-2. Balance comes out very strong. So it's important that you balance. Balance positivity with positivity, joy, and pleasure, with also devotion, discipline, and action. Balance also giving with receiving. Giving with receiving. Receiving, I don't know why it feels like it's going to take some time, but it is coming. You will receive, but it's just like it's taking some time. And don't let that beat you down. Another page? Yeah, another page. Page of Cups. Let yourself be continually surprised by this thing called life. So look at this. Page of Wands, Page of Cups, Page of Pentacles. The only thing we don't have here is the Page of Swords. Enjoy. I don't just get the message. Enjoy life in the right way. Enjoy life in the right way. I think the main message has something to do with balance here. Yeah, be sure that you are balanced. Be sure that you are balanced. Okay. Look at the cards. This was a hard reading. I'm sorry, guys. I hope you got any messages that was resonating with you. I think we're going to stop here because I feel so tired. Yeah, I felt so tired here. So maybe that's what you're feeling as well. Maybe there's also important to rest. So anyways, pile number 4, this was your reading. If you want to share your story in the comment section, please feel free to do so. Either way, pile 4, I do wish you all the best and I hope to see you next time. Bye-bye.